everyone, welcome to English Tea, and today you will be looking at 20 similes for kids, and you can try these out with your friends or family. What is a simile anyway? A simile is a comparison between two things using the words like or as. The first simile is as grumpy as a bear. It means very grumpy. An example with the simile is he's as grumpy as a bear in the mornings. The second one is as fluffy as a cotton ball. It means super soft or fluffy. An example is the dog is as fluffy as a cotton ball. The third one is as playful as a kitten. It means very playful or entertaining. An example is the Joker was as playful as a kitten. The fourth one is as busy as a bee. It means always busy / on the move or active. An example is the gardeners at the nursery are as busy as bees. The next one is cool as a cucumber. The meaning is always cool or casual. An example with the simile is even when the fire struck, Ivan was as cool as a cucumber. The sixth one is as cold as ice. It means freezing cold. An example is this winter is as cold as ice. Brr. The seventh one is as boring as watching paint dry. The meaning is extremely boring. An example is the news was as boring as watching paint dry. The eighth one is smell like a rose. It means to smell good. My mother's perfume smelled like a rose. The ninth one is as silent as the grave, meaning very silent and quiet. An example is, after the show stopped, the crowd was as silent as the grave. The 10th one is as sour as vinegar, meaning extremely sour. An example is, the limeade was as sour as vinegar. The 11th one is as clear as mud. It means very hard to understand because mud is not clear at all. An example is the 50-page manual to assemble the toy car was as clear as mud. That's a long manual. The 12th one is as cheap as dirt, meaning on a very low price. An example is when I wait until Black Friday, I can get my favorite toy as cheap as dirt. The 13th one is shine like the stars, meaning, it means very hard to shine like the stars means shone very brightly. An example with the simile is the sparkling lake at the park sparkled in the sunlight and shined like the stars. The 14th one is sweet like sugar, meaning very kind. An example is my grandma is as sweet as sugar. The 15th one is as tough as nails, meaning strong and determined. An example is she is a very kind person, but when she works, she is as tough as nails. The 16th one is slept like a baby. It means to sleep well. An example is I slept like a baby last night after I read a story. The 17th one is work like a dog, meaning work hard. An example is I worked like a dog yesterday. I did all the chores, I did a lot of homework, and did 2 hours of exercise. The 18th one is as easy as pie, meaning very easy. There's also an idiom you can use, which is called a piece of cake, like the test was a piece of cake, but as a simile you can use as easy as pie. An example is the test was as easy as pie. The next to last one is as stiff as a board, meaning rigid, very stiff. In other words, it's hard to bend. An example is, after 2.5 hours of playing video games, I am as stiff as a board. The last one is, have eyes like a hawk. It means to have good eyesight. An example is, after I finished buying my glasses, the doctor said to have eyes like a hawk. And we're done with all the similes, guys. I hope you like these similes just as much as I did, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon below to get notified for some more English videos. Bye!